If you've been following the saga of the 15 horse, the curb alert, the flipping the 15, finally got it figured out why it was running the way it was running and losing RPM, the notch in the cam. You know, you load that baby up with gas, takes off, burns that gas off, then it was leveling out to where the butterfly was, which was not completely straight. It was not fully open. So, like I say, you give it the gas, it's sucking all that gas through. By the time you hit 17 miles an hour, it would drop down, level back out. And since I changed the cam with the 74 model, boom, fixed the problem. Everybody guessing what to do, what not to do. Could it be this? Could it be that? And I appreciate everyone's help on the situation. I knew it couldn't have been too hard to figure out. I mean, goddamn. Alright, so here's what's going on. I've got the camera zoomed into the throat of the carburetor. This is the opening. There's my high speed or my low speed idle adjusting screw right here. And then you're looking into the throat of the carburetor at the butterfly. Now, the problem is that butterfly straight? Well, I think I'm going to pull down on the roller, cam roller. I think there is straight, there it's not fully open. Also, let me try to shine a flashlight in there and see if you can see any better. There it is right there. Also, I'll show you in a minute, on the side of the carburetor, where the rod goes through, connects to that butterfly, or should I say the butterfly that is mounted on that rod, there's a pin over here holding the rod in, and the pin is not straight up and down. Right there it's straight up and down, which I believe it's straight up and down in the carburetor right there. Like I said, I'll show you that now. Alright. So, this is the pin right here that holds the arm in that the butterfly is screwed onto. Now, when I move the roller up just a hair, there it is straight up and down the pin, which is where I think it should be. There it's just not. That, in my opinion, right there is fully open. There's a notch right there, and by God, it almost looks factory. And full throttle, it just clips right in there. Anyway, that's as far as this, as the plate goes. Now, like I showed you before in the video, that's just about the amount of space to move the butterfly completely straight. Also, I went and looked the part up online, went to eBay. There's probably 10 on eBay. One showed all the same part number. Only one of them I saw had just a small little groove bore into it, and the rest of them are all flat. So I'm really thinking that that's a problem. And that is definitely preventing my butterfly from opening all the way. Because I know that's part of the problem with this thing. That throttle, that butterfly is not opening all the way. Convinced of that. Alright, so this is what's on the 15. You can see that notch right here when I lift it up, and that almost looks factory, but it's not, because I've checked and it's just wore in there somehow. Now this is from the 75. This also has its slight little teeniest, tiniest wear of a notch. But you can see the difference. This is from the 74. Now, on the 75, you see the difference here. And, I mean, that roller just, it's so hard to get that roller up there against this damn thing. It's just crazy. And you can tell with this roller, it's going to hit it all the way around. Now, the question is, why did they change from this style to this style on the 15 between 74 and 75? Everything is the same. Same mag plate, same flywheel, same crankshaft. Everything is the same. Why did they change this? And I know on the carbs, those carbs will fit, I think, up to 92 or something. Anyway, I'm going to put this puppy on and see what happens. Now, at full throttle, no gap, but there is one that's just a slight wear. But my pin here that's holding the shaft in, that holds the butterfly in, that the butterfly screws to, is straight up and down, where before it was more in this direction, angled off to the back a little bit. Before it was like this at full throttle, there at full throttle. That's not full throttle. That's why I was getting, I think and hope, you know, run out, hit that full throttle, then it settled down to that position when it should have been there. So, and the other thing too is I'm hitting this puppy solid with the roller, whereas on the old one, it, you know, that roller was barely touching that friggin' thing. Now I've got some adjustment down here that I'm going to work into this and try to set the timing up the way it should be. And like I said, everything is the same on the same flywheel, same crankshaft, same mag plate, same electrical. So there shouldn't be anything different timing wise. The cam, new cam on, came from the 74 parts motor, and we're gonna give it a shot and see just what's going on. I think it's gonna be better. A few other adjustments. Like I said in the last video, I ordered up the rebuild kit for the fuel pump. Got the GPS on, doing 3 miles an hour. Let's give her a run. Well, it's not warmed up yet, which reminds me, I have not put the thermostat back in yet, and no particular reason other than just trying to get all this other crap done. Alright, let's see what we got today. I'm going to adjust that trim pin again and drop it back down one and see, you know, take a run and see what the hell is going on, if anything's different or not. Alright, here we go. She felt great. Felt freaking great on that run. I mean, just absolutely great. That was against the wind. Alright, so let's go back the other way again. And see where we're at. I think we're a little faster with the pin up one notch, but let's see what happens this time. Better. Finally hitting a good throttle speed with that cam. I'm happy, man. I am freaking happy. Alright, I'm on the other side of the lake now. See that building over there? That's where the cove is. I just whipped across the lake. You might still see my trail. I'm on the other side in another little cove-ish type area, and motor ran beautiful, didn't miss a beat all the way across the lake. Beautiful. Boat starts turning itself. It's almost like I have no control. The canopy picks up, the boat starts going by itself. Also, with this damn transom on this damn boat, set it 100 times. This is from day one. This is a weird freaking boat. It wants to run like this. or it feels like it wants to run like this. And before, like I said, no matter where I would set my trim pin, and I just use the two settings, one up from the bottom, two up from the bottom, and back and forth, because that's what I'm used to using on my other boat. Well, I wasn't getting any real response like I should have been getting. You know, I'd set it up one and it was weird, and set it back down, weird. So even though the transom was 16 3/4, on a regular transom, let's just call it 17 inches, if you measure from the bottom to the top of the transom, it's 17 inches straight up and down, one length. But once that transom is tilted back, then from this line to this line, you're about at 15. So people get mixed up. Oh, you need a 15-inch transom, you need this, you need that. Depends on how much pitch is in the transom. On this boat, I'm 100% sure this is not original. I think someone has added this thing on here, possibly even lost some length on the boat. Everything's a little bit funky looking if you take a good hard look at it. And this thing is almost like this. There's barely any pitch in that thing. So cutting it down 1 3/4 really frickin' helped the situation. Just unbelievable. So basically the point I'm trying to make is, even though it measured 16 3/4, without that pitch, you're at 16 3/4. Now if this thing had normal pitch back there, then it would have been a 15-inch transom. But without it, you know, and it's almost impossible to actually measure it while it's in the water, you know, horizontally this way and then measure it vertically this way. But anyway, everything I have done has been such an improvement. I'm hitting 19 miles an hour, bumping 18, 19, which means I'm probably hitting 18.9, bumping 19, back to 18, you know, also. Alright, so thank you so much to everyone for commenting and helping out and all the suggestions and everything. Everything's been fantastic. Truthfully, I couldn't wait to walk away from this damn thing. Way too much time spent on one little outboard. But looks like we got it figured out, and runs great. Looks like my neighbor's interested in it. He's looking for a inflatable, two-man inflatable. It's going to need a nice little outboard to push it. I told him I'd give him this one and cut him a deal on it. Actually, it's the guy I bought the John boat from. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and staying tuned in on the damn saga with this 15 horse. Check out my channel. Check out my other videos. Tons more stuff coming your way. You never know what the hell is going to happen next. It's this old outboard, baby. You know the channel.